because of your level of influence. So whether you realize it or not, you are influential in our building. Some of you for the good reasons, and some of you not so much. But what we believe is that if we all get together and we rally around one common cause, then we can change the trajectory for students. More specifically for you guys, to make sure that you stay on the right path towards helping our school become great. So when we look at what happens in our school on a daily basis, we recognize that schools are made up of all different kinds of leaders. And so what that means is that sometimes we have people who lead and they help people do the right things. Sometimes we have people who lead, they help people do the things that they want to do that might not necessarily be right. But leadership in itself is the ability to influence and impact other people to follow you. We recognize that you have that ability. And so we're going to tap into that leadership ability that you have for something positive. So here today, we have a group of gentlemen in our building who are extremely positive and who are going to be working with you around this initiative of how we can become better and be better stewards and progress better in our building. And so you might be thinking, well, this isn't what I want to do. I don't really want to be a part of it, and that's okay too. We want people who want to be involved, who have an idea of who they are and who they want to be, and who understand their level of influence. I talked with Dr. Travis Barber recently, and some of you did too. And one of the things that Dr. Barber shared with me is he said that when he was growing up and he was very much involved as a gang member, he understood the level of influence and power that he had as a gang leader. And he simply channeled that level of influence into being a successful entrepreneur and making millions of dollars now. And so I want that for each of you, and I hope that you want that for yourselves. So being able to interact with these positive men is the first step on that journey for you today. So I'm going to turn it over now to our presenters, which are Mr. Avraham, Mr. Courtney, Mr. Hackney, Mr. Curtis, and Mr. Garcia. I'm going to give them some time with you. They're going to talk through some things with you, and then I'll come back at the end after the man talk is over.
All right, so at this time, we're going to have Mr. Avraham to come up, talk to you all, and then you will...
Good morning, young man. Now, I'm talking to young men this morning, from a man to a young man. Good morning, young man.
Good morning.
I want to first thank Ms. Evans and the staff for allowing me to come before you for these brief moments. And I wanted to go right to it. I want you to see what I looked like when I was in high school. Here is the truth. High schools in the state of New Jersey, the Central High School. And I went, how old are you guys? How old are you? Huh?
15.
What'd you say?
15.
15, that's a good age. I'm gonna tell you why. How old are you? 15, how old are you? Okay. When I was 15, listen to me, brothers. When I was 15 years old, I was living in abandoned cars, vacant buildings, cardboard houses. One of my houses was a cardboard that used to store a refrigerator in. And I had a little small candle that I lit at night, not only to provide heat for me, but also so that I could complete my homework. I used to meet the janitor every morning before he opened the school, just to come in to wash my body from Monday to Friday. I had only 2 pair of underwear. I used to wash them with the soap that was in the bathroom and pray that they dried before it was time for me to go to class. Didn't have my mother, didn't have my father, didn't have my brothers, or my sister. Because my mother was in penitentiary. My father was in the penitentiary. My brother 1 year older than me was in juvenile detention. My brother 1 year under me was in juvenile detention. And my sister was living in the streets. But every day, I got up and come to school because I wanted something out of my life. I wanted to do something. I wanted to make something of my life. So I come directly out of your pain and suffering. I had to eat sugar sandwiches, mayonnaise sandwiches, to ketchup sandwiches, sandwich with no sandwich in it, sugar water. And I know you know what I'm talking about. But the one thing I made a decision to do is to pray each and every day that the Creator will bless me and not allow me to become subjected to the curse that destroyed my family. My father and my mother were bank robbers, drug addicts, drug dealers. My brother 1 year under me, drug addict, drug dealer. So when I was in high school was different for me. The washcloth and the towel that I used to wash my behind with. Know how I made money? I would wait for the cars to come through the car wash and ask them, can I dry your car off? I used that same towel that I washed my body with. So I'm looking at you. But every day I fought for the best of my life. And those pictures of me in high school, best to succeed, student government. I got involved in everything possible that's positive because I did not want to end up like my parents or my siblings. My mother, my brother 1 year older than me and an actor by the name of James Earl Jones. He came to New Jersey because that's another story, but he came to New Jersey for something to support me. But on that day, my brother 1 year older than me, he spent 15 years in one of the notorious prisons in New Jersey called Broadway Prison, which Dare Strait originated from. He died in prison because he got more heroin in prison than he did on the streets of North New Jersey. 90 days after he died of AIDS and the heroin, my father died. And then my mother died 120-something days after my father, all addicted to heroin. Because they turned to the streets. And the streets kill you. Don't nobody beat the streets, partner. Not if you're going to be out there in this game. I have a brother 1 year under me, right now today. Got locked up in 1987. 1987. He's still in the penitentiary, doing 35 to life plus another 35 years. But you run around in this hallway, you know why I dress like this? This ain't no fashion statement to me. This is my struggle, my liberation, my freedom. I started it even long in high school. I graduated in 1979. I'm 63 years old, and I look good. So you want to sit here and act like you don't have nothing? You got to set your own goals. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Ain't nobody going to give you nothing. You got to get it on your own. So I put this on just like I did in high school. I walk around here with a briefcase just like I did in high school. Because I made a decision. No matter what my environment was, no matter what I had to go through, that I was going to make something out of my life. And you got to make that decision right now today. Because if I can do it at 15, you can't tell me all the advantages that you have today that you can't do it. I didn't let the environment dictate to me. You don't know something, man. I used to go into the bathroom when I was in high school. I see y'all in the bathroom here. I don't know what y'all doing. Brothers was in the bathroom. They smoke their joints, do what they doing. But when I came in the bathroom, they all cleared out. Literally. Because they had that kind of respect for me. They had that kind of love to see a young brother still striving. I had cousins and relatives wouldn't let me sleep under their bed, wouldn't let me sleep in their closet, wouldn't even give me a bowl of cereal. So I wandered the streets. I used to meet the donut man at Dunkin' Donuts when he put the donuts out at night to throw them away. He had a special bag for me because he knew I was coming to get them donuts to eat. So when you see me, you will understand what I'm wearing my pain. I'm keeping it in front of me and telling and let myself know, just like I let my 7 sons and my daughter know. You got to keep working hard. No matter what. Don't allow your friends to dictate your path and your future for you. So when I tie this knot, you know what it means to me? I'm locking up everything that hindered and destroyed my family. That's what it means to me. So dress for success, you got to decide what you're going to do, partner. You got to decide what kind of sauce you're going to mix with. You control your life. Not your friends, not no games. You kidding me? I spent my whole life on weekends. You know what I used to do? I used to catch a bus on Broad Street in Newark, New Jersey. It's called the Connection Bus. You know what that bus did? It took you to the various prisons in New Jersey. I used to flip a coin and decide which family member I'm going to see. Am I going to see my father? Am I going to see my brothers? Or I'm going to see my mother? When my father and brother died, I had to wash their bodies with my bare hands and wrap them and put them in the grave. So it's about if you want life or you want death. But I live my life each and every day to live out the good of my parents. How many of y'all got family members locked up? How many of y'all got family members been locked up but out? So you know what I'm talking about. I hate the 15-minute collect call. And all I used to ask is, when you coming home? When you coming home? And time again, they went back. The worst thing, man. How many of y'all live with your fathers? How many of y'all just live with your mother? The worst thing is alone for your father. The worst thing is to loan for your father. And I loan for my mother, father, and my brother each and every day. So I say this, we can go on, but we're short on time. And I pray that one day I have more time to talk to you and others, because I know what's going on inside you. I'm looking at this fake you, I'm looking at you in here. And what you struggling with in here. So I thank you. Any questions you want to ask your brother at any time, feel free, here or privately. Because I know what you're going through. And it's bigger than this building. Because there's a system in place now for you, called from school to prison pipeline. That's why they got you dressing like this. You don't even know what's going on. You think it's fashion to show your behind. You making it easy for somebody else to get it because you're going to be conditioned for it. This is the second time that swagging became popular among us. The first time is during slavery, because they used to put us in potato sack bags. And you tie a string to tie and it kept sagging. And now it's this because it comes out of the penitentiary because they remove you from having shoelaces and from having a belt around your waist. So you're making it easy for them. But I refuse to accept what they want to give us as fashion or give us as a style. It's about your mind and your intellect. It's about your desires to be something. I end on this. One time, when I went to Rutgers University in Newark, I had a part-time job. It was called a provisional office. And it was a correction office. And I was a day room office and going to college. One day I came to work. Opened up the cell blocks. And all of a sudden, there's my father. And I'm feeding him his meal through a bar. And he told me, hold your head up. days later, same day room officer, same wing. I opened the gate. My father come out. And then my brother, 1 year older than me, come out. Both of them on the same tier. So when I wear this, I'm defeating that. And I dedicate my life to it. And you got to find your purpose. You got to find your desire. You have to find your path. And say, the heck with the rest of this. So I want to end now, and we can move on. But you got to understand why your brother is dressed like this each and every day of his life. And I deposited in my son, and I deposit to whomever come around me. Y'all understand me? Do y'all understand me? Do y'all understand me? No, I like to hear it stronger. That do y'all understand me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? It's real talk, partner. It's real talk. It's hard. But you gotta get this knot. And you gotta control it.
You gotta make sure it's a button around your neck.
That fit nephew.
I ain't worried about this. You feel like you my son. I'm trying to show you. What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna roll a snap. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do another count. 1, 2, 5. I'm gonna take this. You know what I'm saying? And once I bring it around, I put my finger between this little piece out in the front. Go up in here. Go up in this. Over here. Over here. Like this. Now what you're gonna do is bring it through here with this finger. Right through the hole.
Oh, right through this hole.
Right through the hole. Right. Right through there.
Go ahead on over the
Go ahead. Pull it all the way through. Pull it through. Pull it down. Pull it down. Yes, you have. Let me do it again. Because I'm mixing my fingers doing it with you. So watch me. I'll do it like this. Go like this. Watch me. Bring it through. Right? Or you bring it up this way. Bring it here. You open that right there. You bring this part, go through here. Right? And then when you bring it here, you bring it down, squeeze it, and there's the top. You see what I'm saying? Come on, come on. Okay, follow me, follow me. You go like this here.
You cross it.
Right, you're gonna cross that over. Right, then you're gonna bring it around again. Cross this over, bring this over.
Yeah, I know you said bring it around again.
Flip it over. Flip it over. Right?
You say put my finger right there.
Right, that's just a guide for you, but it's actually the one underneath. It's actually, so I'm gonna bring it here. I'll bring it around. I'm gonna flip it this way. Right? Then I'm gonna bring it under here. Go through. Right? And I'm gonna bring it down through here. Okay? Bring it down through here. Pull it through. Right? I'm gonna fix this out like that. And then I'm gonna bring it up, tighten it up. And then when I tighten it up, then I gotta squeeze it here. tighten it and make it work. See, I'm trying to trick it. And then there's your top. I see you trying to look at the mirror and see how good you look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the key part is, look, I'll do it again here, is when you bring it here, you flip it here, right? Then you bring it up again. When you bring it up again, then you just open that front piece there, and you stick this through here. And once you stick it through, you just bring it down. Then you tighten it up so you want the little crease in it. See, I got that little thing right there? You know, that's a little kissing right there. You see what I'm saying? That's the little kiss. I'll help you. I'll help you. You ain't, first you gotta get your shirt right. Okay, good. Come in. There you go. Come on, get your shirt out. So you gotta have your shirt out like this first. Tall dude, partner, you wanna play sports?
I used to when I was in middle school.
Oh, okay. What grade you in now? You a senior?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
you going out.
Yeah.
You gotta put it under the collar. You gotta put this under the collar. Okay. Now, try to button your top button. That with the top. There you go.
Why you take it out?
That's one of my ties, too.
You said we
Okay.
could keep it.
Yeah, it's yours.
That's why I had to change it out. I need the white one now.
Okay, well, make sure you tie the tie.
Uh-huh. It fits your neck. Take some of the hair out of it on the back. Yeah, you definitely got it. It fits your neck.
Why?
Oh, I appreciate you. Man. I said you inspired me. Man.
Hang it over
I appreciate you too, brother. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? They used to say each one teach one. You know, the elders got to come back and help rescue y'all, man. Show y'all the path. That's what I'm here for. You feel what I'm saying, brother? That's real talk. You gotta be real gangster with this life, man. You understand? You got the power in you. You got the intellect in you. You smart. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna start like fixing cars. Right?
Are you an auto mechanic?
Yeah, I'm finna start doing mechanics and stuff on cars.
Good.
Like fix old cars
Yeah.
and then resell them.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's a good business, too. You know, you put your mind to it, just don't sell nobody no names.
Yeah.
Now you lift it up once you got the button. Because it's always better when you get the button, that way you know you ain't choking yourself. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, wait a second. Let's turn it around. The top. All right. And look, I'll show you something. So you don't take it like this here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we the same. Take it like this here. Bring this piece over. Bring it around. This one. Bring that around.
All right,
Flap it
guys, we're
over.
gonna go ahead and take a picture, and then we're gonna go to our next part of our session.
And then you're gonna bring this up.
Bring this one up.
The long one.
The long one.
Okay.
You're gonna bring this.
When you're ready, we're gonna stand right by the back curtain.
Go through here. Once you get it through there, then you're gonna bring it through this loop right. Hold that little piece. Hold the little piece while I'm doing this. Hold this. This here. Right here. Let me pull this through. Pull this through right here. Bring this through right here. It is straight. See how it's straight is? Now you got the gold on, baby. You got the masterpiece on. You know what I'm saying? You made a gold now, partner. You know what they say you get gold? You got to dig down through the dirt first. And when you find diamonds, they dirty. So you got to refine them. And that's the same thing with life, man. We got to dig down to the dirt of our inclinations, right? And refine ourselves and clean ourselves up. And this is a path for you right here, bro. There you go. Oh, you sharp now. You sharp. You may get autographs and walk around with this on all day. You may get some autographs, partner. There you go. There you go. Yes, sir.
Look, to match, make it equal. He should really stand up to make it symmetrical.
Hold on, partner.
1, 2, 3. One more. Put your head up.
I took like
So wait, everybody gotta hit their head up though.
Last one, everybody head up. 1, 2,
Y'all smile.
3. Get a
Alright.
bad picture.
I mean,
All right, come on,
everybody
y'all. 1, 2, 3.